What's up, everybody, and welcome in to another edition of The Sit Down. As always, if you enjoy this video, please make sure you hit the like button and let me know what you think of tonight's discussion in the comment section below. If you're watching us live currently on YouTube, do me a favor, say hello in the chat box and let me know what you think of the discussion here on a Monday night. If you're new around here, you just haven't done it yet, or you're living under a rock and seeing this video for the first time and you love organized crime content, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button below now so you never miss another sit-down video. What up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here live on a Monday night, and we're here live on a Monday night with a lot going on. I know some of you want to talk about my personal life, my business life. I'll get to that in just a second. But it's business that's most important on this channel, and we've got some major breaking news out of the city of Montreal. Montreal is on fire right now, literally and figuratively. The Rizzuto crime family has been all over the place recently, right? Leonardo Rizzuto was shot at just several months ago, the reputed boss of the Montreal crime family. He survives. And then today, major news, Francesco Del Balso was murdered today in and around Montreal. This is major news. Del Balso is not some corner boy. He's not an associate. He is not some, new made man. This is a high-ranking individual who, for long periods of time, was very close to Vito Rizzuto, the longtime head of the Rizzuto crime family. When you look at what's going on in Montreal right now, these are power plays, right? The Rizzuto crime family have two problems, like a lot of mob. Well, in fact, three problems. When you are a mob family, okay, particularly in Canada, you're fighting the police, you're fighting other groups, and you're also fighting infighting at this point. And that's exactly what Leonardo Rizzuto is facing. Because a lot of people believe, now again, at one point they were aligned, but a lot of people believe Francesco Del Balso was the main individual that ordered and tried to carry out the hit on Leonardo Rizzuto in March of this year. This has been a back and forth. Montreal is on fire. You get the Hells Angels allegedly involved in a lot of this stuff up there. This city is going crazy right now. And the Rizzuto crime family has been interesting because you have Calabrians trying to fight the Rizzutos who are Sicilians. It's a lot different than in America. It's a totally different grouping. Because remember, in Canada, no RICO count, right? They can't go to a head of the family and say, hey, we consider you the boss of this group. Everybody below you, it's a criminal conspiracy. It's an overt criminal group. It's a little different up there. Now, the Rizzuto crime family, we have not done a show on. We will at some point. But this is big. I mean, this is huge. If you know anything about Del Balso, he is a long-time, huge bookmaker. I'm talking about at one point, Del Balso was caught on wiretap telling an individual that they took in $1 billion in wagers in 1 year. This guy makes a ton of money, okay? It's just that simple. Now, he's gotten into other things, but this is a really powerful guy who at one point was aligned with Leonardo Rizzuto's father, Vito. Once Vito died, it went in control of Leonardo Rizzuto and the Solicitos. But now Leonardo, there's a power struggle in his own family because Del Balso is trying to take control over because he believes he's powerful enough to take control of the family over. And Leonardo's still there saying, well, hold on a second. I'm still here. Now Del Balso turns up dead today in a gym parking lot. This is such an interesting country because unlike here, we don't have a lot going on in the mob. The five families are quiet. There's an edict. We don't kill people. There are two countries to our north and one to our south that are on fire right now in the criminal world. Cartels are going crazy. Canada's going crazy. You got the Scopa brothers. They were taken out recently over the last 5+ years. They were trying to vie for control. They were the Calabrian sect. It's like Italy. It's like Italy. There are a lot of people here. And guys, again, I had planned kind of to discuss this at some point, but let's go through our norm here. Want to say hello to all of our favorite people. I'm not going to go through everybody, but I want to say hello to a couple. My boy Pat Travelino says, is he late? No, I'm here. I'm just I was eating. I lost track of time. Before I know it, it's 7:30. Frank Del Balso phone recordings are gold. Yes, they are. The one where he's talking to the guy called Dino, that's a very good conversation. And I know, Justin, you've heard that discussion where he's telling him, like, I sneeze at 70,000. I'm not worried about 70,000. You've heard that, I'm sure, Justin. That's a great, great comment. That's a great wiretap for sure. Someone says, Nadu crew down bad already, asking for handouts. No, we've been doing that forever on this channel. By the way, if you'd like to contribute, feel free to send in the super chat. Feel free to drop a cash app. We always try to earn any way we can here on the channel. Hitman3434 is a new member. What up, Hitman? Thank you, my brother. Welcome in. Joe Root, my boy, what's up? Wicked Pizza, how are you, pal? I agree with you. I can't get enough of it either. No freaking ZD now. How do they murder in Canada? I thought banned guns prevented this type of stuff. Well, that doesn't matter. Come on, bro. You get guns in any way. Mexico has very strict gun laws, and they are overflowing with weapons. Most of them from this country. Nagone, how are you, my buddy? Good to see you. Tony Flores, what's up? Yes, major news today out of the city of Montreal. Mounties are on the case. Yeah, right. Not that we should worry about them. They're pretty useless, to be fair. Calabrians are a different level versus the Rizzutos. Exactly, Tom Levecchia. And you would know because I know you've spoken to our friend Nicosa before. He was a major player. Yes, he was. Listen, Del Balso was very rich. And Del Balso's had warnings, right? I mean, someone burst in his house a couple of years ago and basically warned him. He told the Mounties, hey, I'm a sitting duck here. You got me on parole. I'm a sitting duck here. They know right where I'm at. It's not easy being a crime boss. And this is the interesting thing about the rest of the world, guys. We're so focused on what's going on with the five families here on this channel and in this genre. But the truth of the matter is, Italy is going crazy right now. Ireland's going crazy right now. Mexico's going crazy right now. Canada's going crazy right now. Not to count all of the other organized crime groups throughout the world. We've got to open our minds a little bit. It's not just the Bonanno and Lucchese crime families. $1 billion in wages is a massive book. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You would think $1 billion would be enough. Hey, listen, money never sleeps, bro. Remember, it's $1 billion in wagers. That's a lot of money, bro. That is a lot of cash. When you're an organized crime book, you have to remember as well, there's no legalized sports betting in Canada, right? They got Proline or whatever. But other than that, you have to bet through, the locals, right? Again, I would have to think when they legalize wagering, it would go down significantly, but they're still living, 15 years ago in America, basically. 3 minutes in, just got 300 in this piece. Now over 425 people in here. Welcome in. Listen, guys, I will get to the Barstool stuff. Just stand by. It's a fire night right now. But remember, we do business on this channel. It's important to talk about what's going on. What up, Raymond Strack? How are you, bro? Sal Marciano, my man. What's up, brother? Hey, Bobby B. Bobby Barbarian. How are you, big dog? Welcome in. Kyle Wright, you're the man. Excited for what's next. Yes, Kyle, we will get into that in just a second. Stand by, my friend. Stephen Mason says, Greg Starpa is still the best senior. Well, Greg Scarpa is a rat. I don't know about that. I would say Vito Rizzuto. Well, he's not a senior. Is he a senior? I think he might be. That said, I don't agree with Greg Scarpa is the best senior. I would say probably John Gotti is your best John or senior, if you will. You can't compare Mexico and Canada. Mark, when did I compare Mexico to Canada? I said there's a lot of things going on in both places. Time to turn up your volumes, Mark G, please. Thompson Pang says, new here, just subscribed. Welcome in, my friend. I hope you enjoy what we're doing here. Please do more Vinny Gorgeous content. I feel like I've been the mainstay on Vinny Gorgeous content, Maurice Ellis, but for you, anything. I've actually written Vinny Gorgeous. I wrote him about a month ago. I haven't heard back from him yet. Maybe he's taking his sweet old time. I don't think I'll hear from him. However, I'll keep writing. I have some Dom Sakali stuff coming up, Maurice, on the job. I'm going to be in Florida hanging out with Dom. We're going to do a little day in the life. So stand by if you like Vinny Gorgeous content. Scott M. What's up, Scott M? Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Montreal 2020s is New York in the 80s with even less structure and no rules. Well said, Bjorn. That's well said. 100%. He's 100% right. Montreal is on fire right now. Everybody's being killed. You look at who's left in this family. Rizzuto. He's about the only guy left at this point. I guess he wants everything for himself. Smart Hangers, what's up, my man? What's up, Rory? Good to see you all the way from New Zealand. We love our international people in here. Welcome in, my friend. New Zealand, probably the farthest. Jamie Dennison, my man, what's up? I'm a big Barstool content enjoyer, but we'll still be following you. You got it. You'll do just great on your own. All the best. Thank you, Matty R. Yes, we will be talking about that for sure. Hey, Guy, never mind. I won't say your last name. Guy P, former associate of a Five Families. I'm going to say who. Guy, can I say who it is? We have talked about Guy recently. Guy was a pretty nutty guy in his own right back in the 90s. As we know, if you watch the Rude Eye show, he tried to leave for Italy. Yeah, right. So that's a good point by Lavecchia. So Del Balso allegedly is involved in this power play against his friend. He then boards a jet to flee, and he is caught on the way. Now, remember, there's no evidence saying that he was the guy there, but the Mounties have made it clear they believe he is a prime suspect. Or he was readily there and involved. What's the next move? Isaac, I will get to it. Just bear with me. I have to address the important things that are going on. I'm a businessman at the end of the day, and that's what we do on this channel. Colombo crime family is done. I wouldn't say that. They're never dead. They might be towards a death, but they're not dead just yet. Look into the Musitanos. Well, there's not really many left. They've all been eliminated for the most part. Jeff, what's up, Sheephead? Benny Albanese, my man. What's up, brother? How are you? Joseph Fucci says 30 tons of cocaine seized in Belgium before Christmas. Well, look, I mean, that happens all the time. Whether it's meth, cocaine, heroin, pills, marijuana. You always see that. The global drug supply is huge, bro. That's a little drop of the bucket to the global tonnage. But you're right. Belgium, listen, Antwerp, even the Netherlands, Rotterdam, those ports in Europe are huge. Rotterdam, I believe, is the biggest port in the world. And guess who runs those ports? Albanians, Italians, right to the Mexican cartels, down to Ecuador and then to Mexico. Ecuador's a major point now for the Andrangheta. My godfather was very prominent in organized crime here in Ontario. Said the Sicilians are dangerous, but the Calabrians were ruthless. Well, I mean, they always have been. I mean, if you know anything about the Calabrian mafia, I mean, they have been ruthless individuals for a long time. I do want to read a DM I received from a family member of Mr. Del Bolso. Hold on a second here. I want to read it. I'm not going to announce his name. He said, Frank was loyal forever, but survived 15 years through all the shit and thought he had best shot to bring things back. The son, Rizzuto, is a fucking coward. Frank was my second cousin. So obviously there's no love lost at this point between Del Balso and Leonard Rizzuto. But we'll see. He's not going to obviously have to serve any prison time now because he's beyond that. John Chiquette, what's up, my friend? What up, Sean Boyd? How you doing, brother? There's legalized gambling in Canada. Since when? That must be brand new. Again, remember, I don't know the current laws in Canada. That said, when this wiretap was created, there was no legalized gambling. Dude can make $250,000 all by himself. I'm not sure you're talking about there, bro. Jack, what up? 498 people in here. We're approaching 500. Thank you for watching. Okay, guys, we will talk a little bit more about the Rizzuto stuff in a second, but let me get to the elephant in the room. I know a lot of people are wondering about what's going on with Barstool. And again, I get it. So I don't even know where to begin, I guess. I was contacted several weeks ago by Paul Golzinski, Dave's second in command. And I was asked, what my tenor was on my career. And I will admit, I mean, listen, I had hoped for more, but I was okay with doing what I've done. The truth is, the sit down is something I built, right? I built it in 2021, and I took it there as something that already had a ready-made audience. I'll admit, my audience is not the general demographic at Barstool. Our audience is mostly people over the age of 35 into their 40s and beyond. I have people that are 80 years old that listen to this show, and they are really loyal people, right? It's a different audience than the general Barstool audience. So for me, like, I had a ready-made audience already. And that's something that a lot of people don't know about me. I've always had a ready-made audience. Okay. I've always made money through sports betting. I've always made money through whatever I do. And I was asked kind of how I felt about everything. And he essentially said, we'd like to bring you back for another year. What are your thoughts on it? And I said, okay, well, yeah, I mean, what's the number? He said, "I'll get back to me." They then send me the contract and tell me that there's a little word called unilateral in the contract, even though it says mutually we would agree on a second term. That said, whatever. They asked me to come back, said I was essentially going to make a little bit more, but I was going to be remaining at the same kind of set pricing for the next year. To me, I feel like on my own, I can monetize whatever I do, and I'm confident going on my own again. It's nothing against Barstool. They've been very kind to me. I had a lot of great memories made there. I met a lot of good people there. And I think I've grown my audience. But to me, I'm confident in what I do here. I'm confident in what we do in general. And for me, I can take this show and monetize it. And it's nothing against them. I just looked at what I was dealing with, I have my own producer. Okay. I do everything. I don't ask for any resources. I've done everything on my own, completely on the come up on my own. And I feel like for me, I wake up and a lot of the revenue I was making, I can make on my own. And I don't, I didn't see really another. I was fine with the year, but I didn't see another reason to remain. It's no hard feelings. I just am believing in myself. I'm a hustler. I believe I can make it just fine on my own. And I'm excited for the relationships I've already made, and I'm excited for the relationships that I will make. So it's really no more deep than that. What's up, Christopher? Wasn't worth proving them for a year. We got to the year. We were looking to re-up for another. I think I pretty much answered that. Thomas Jones, we're not going to talk badly about Barstool, though. I still will consume Barstool. Ev, thank you for watching, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Scott Dunn, what's up? I think I said hello to you already. Good to see you. I could do this podcast blacked out, you loser. Well, you're still here. Thank you for watching, man. You continue to add to our growing audience. Thank you for benefiting us here tonight. $5 from our friend BT says, do a story on Salty Sal Luisi from Coney Island. Do me a favor, email me. I sometimes forget. Email me, my friend. The sitdown777 at gmail.com. The sitdown777 at gmail.com. And we will discuss that more. 640 people in here. Welcome in. If you have a comment or question, feel free to drop it. I don't block people here unless you're saying racial things or stuff like that. I'm not going to block you. You can say what you want. So yeah, I mean, this guy just, he's in here and we'll put his stuff up on the screen. No problem with that. You wanted double. Okay. And why is that any of your business? You're damn right. I want a double. What's wrong with that? You expect me to feel bad about it? I believe in what I can do. I'm not worried, Angelo. You are someone who consumes Barstool content. That's your life. No problem. Do what you do. But you don't have to belittle me for what I believe in. I'm not okay with making a certain amount. I want to make more always. That's the goal, man. And believe me, I have a method to my madness here, brother. Unique Madness. Jeff does a really good job digging up research. Thank you, bro. I try. That's the goal. Tony Flores, my man. What's up, brother? Who was whacked? Francesca Del Balso, high-ranking member of the Montreal crime family. What else do we have here? 500 people ain't going to keep the lights on or pay the mortgage. Bad business. 500 people. There's not 500 people. There's 658 people in here. And for a live that was done spontaneously, try to understand YouTube, C. Lewis, for just a second, brother. It's all about views. Okay. And again, this is not the sole income of my life. Okay. I have other sources of income. It's all adds up, brother. Don't worry about me, C. Lewis. I know what I'm doing. You are behind a fake account with no picture. You're welcome to come on the show. I can drop you a link if you want to speak. What about health insurance, big man? What about it? I can buy health insurance on my own. You live in a 4x4 room. Wrong. I actually live in a brand new house that I just bought. Jeff, you've gained the audience on your own. I think most of us can agree on that. Exactly. And I won't say anything. There's nothing bad here. I have nothing bad to say. People are welcome to say whatever they want. Dave is a self-made man like you. He has to respect your decision. Listen, Dave Portnoy is a great businessman. He's done a lot for himself. He's done a lot for mankind. And I consider him someone that I look up to. I don't think anything different of him. He can say what he wants about me. In the end, it's my decision. I don't need to explain anything. But Dave is a good dude, and he was always fair with me. Am I related to John Goodman? No, I am not. No, I am not. I wish I was, because I might have maybe some more money coming my way. Jeff, do your thing. You have built this channel on your own. You deserve the awards. Exactly. Plus, remember, my friend, I could take the podcast feed I have and go make money, something which I was not getting. Guys, you have to understand that. I was not making any money on the show. Sales wasn't selling it. I could sell it on my own and make money off it. That's all. It's no hard feelings. It's sad that in this day and age, I have to explain why I did what I did to make myself hopefully more money. Some of you folks are okay with making 50, 60, 70. That's fine. It's your business. What you have to do is up to you, man. We all have to do things for ourselves. 685 people in here. Welcome in. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you enjoy what you're seeing. I hope you enjoyed. I think you'll find something on this channel you'll probably like in the end. John Jr., what's up, my friend? Great job, buddy. Always bet on yourself. Always, Gerard. Always. Good to see you, bro. Frank Fiorellino, my boy. What's up, my brother? I know you know a little bit about the Bonanno crime family up in Montreal. Your old pal, George from Canada, was from that area. Do you get to keep the IP? Absolutely. Absolutely. Chris Parks, salute to Jeff in the chat. Hey, Chris, how are you, buddy? Michael No Name, how are you, pal? Nice to see you. Jeff's on and cracking right now. Always. It's not my business. I didn't ask. Oh, sorry. I thought maybe you did. But I guess I missed your name. There's two Angelo Basaccias in here, maybe. Is Joey Molina running the Philadelphia crime family? To me, I don't believe so. No. But that's not my. Here's what I'll say about Joey Molina. I think he at one point was, but I think he's given up. I think he's moved on with the life. He's 60 years old. He's got family, kids. I think he's just looking to stay out of the can at this point. Jeff, what's up? You're the only one I listen to. Good shit, Ansi. Welcome in. Thanks for watching. How do you research videos? Do you go on Google or other sites on the internet? No, I use more a lot of like court indictments, Pacer, different sentencing documents, proffer sessions, things of that nature, books, a lot of content like that. What else do we have here? David LaFleur says, I'm going to hell. Oh, I hate to hear that. Hopefully you can find a way to go another way. Hopefully. I applaud your courage and business acumen. Keep up this fine show. Thank you, Zan. Dan Zyron. That's very cool of you, bro. Thanks for being a supporter. Dan Mulvihill says, Jeff is the best. Trolls are ridiculous. Hold on, guys. My sister's calling. Yo. I'm on live right now. I'll call you in a bit. Yeah, I'll call you in a bit. All right. Started watching a few weeks ago. I love your content. And by the way, thanks, Dan. Thank you, Robert. Good stuff, man. Welcome in. Glad you're enjoying what you're seeing. New episode, guys, coming out this week. Well, 2 new episodes, actually. Some good comment as always. These guys are a bunch of haters, bro. Wow, there's a lot of good people in here. Only a couple haters. I'm not worried about it. Dudes are hating hard up in here. Well, it's a little different world, guys, than we're used to. People, come in here and talk stupid, but they're here, so we welcome that. Jeff, you got to do a show on Claudio Iacono's murder. Well, that's another murder as well. A female of one of these individuals was murdered recently. Vincent, I will. Stay tuned. You have to interview Philip Leonetti. As I've told you before, I will. I'll attempt to. I'm not going to say his own name. A funny name though. UG Rection. That's funny. So he's not dissing Barstool, but the Barstool fanboys want to fight. Yeah, I don't know. I have no reason to diss them. What would I diss them for? I have no beef. It's not like they did anything to harm me. We're just on different wavelengths of what I think and what they think. I mean, you're giving people off the street that have never worked for the company $100K. And again, guys, what I asked for, that wasn't my final number. It was a starting point. We could go a little down a little bit, but I have to make it worth it for me, guys. I don't need to explain my finances. If I did, you would understand. Okay. But again, I don't need to explain it to anybody. I appreciate what Barstool did for me. Why wasn't sales pushing your pockets? I don't know. You would have to ask them. I would have liked to have pushed it on my own, but I will now. Um, I think you guys got to remember, like when you have a show like this, right? There are multiple ways you can make money, right? You have an audio feed, which you can sell to an ad company and make a set amount, right? Might be 2, 3, 4, 5K a month. You may have a YouTube channel that might make you 3 or 4K a month. I mean, it's pretty systematically on this YouTube channel. I mean, we can make several $1,000s a month just on YouTube. That doesn't count any Cash App donations we get, all that kind of stuff. Throw in the show, throw in any extra advertising I have. We have TikTok, which I make money on now. Then I have the sports side of things that I can work a la carte. I'm a hustler, guys. That I go out and make money anyway. And if you want to belittle me for the ways I make money, I'm always thinking about money. That's one of the reasons in the past I've, did little side hustles, man. I don't want to just be regular. Nick Lotto says, did you actually have a 100K contract? I'm not going to talk about numbers. You heard what was said. Dave seems to have a hard feeling. That's I wouldn't say he's a punk. He's a good businessman, and Dave is welcome to his own opinion. I won't badmouth him because he didn't do anything to me. That's how they do things. That's cool. Are you leaving? Nobody will care except you, Peter, who made it a point to click the link and comment on it. You care. Pretty clear, Peter. So thanks for adding to the numbers tonight, brother. We all know you buy the subs. Here we go again with this. You haven't had that many shows in the last 100 shows you did. John Gotti forever. Here we go. The Angel Gotti simps are here as well. We all know that's a strong shithead group. Listen, John Gotti Jr. is a rat, Italian Stein, and you're from the North End. You should be ashamed of yourself because you know damn well that in the streets his name is no good. So keep sucking the Gotti cock, but you know better than I do that you really know what's going on. Let's remember that. Your content is on the show. It's spot on. You have met enough people who have been in the life and people like me who have family members in the life. Do your thing. Thank you, Nick. Always appreciate hearing from people like yourself. Welcome in, man. T-Rock, great content. Keep grinding. Thank you, bro. What's up, Nanya? Lawrence Moorman, $5. Thank you for contributing, my friend. Welcome in. Always good to see you. Tony Gavert says hello from Sweden. What's up, Tony? How you doing? Yes, I saw that same interview. The guy was talking about it's not going to stop either. And look what happened today. That's so interesting that he said that. Whatever, produce a documentary on Netflix. I've talked to certain people in this world about that. I don't know if it'd be me doing it, but I have ideas for sure. You never know where the world will take you. If you're already doing everything on your own, why not just take their money and continue on? Because I can't do that, bro. I can only work exclusively with them. Good luck, Jeff. You'll do great. Thank you, JJ. Appreciate you. Big oversight on sales to overlook. This is a niche market with a lot of people that don't know or are just new to Barstool. Listen, guys, I did all I could. We had conversations. They were surprised I contacted them about it. It is what it is, man. Philip Pasquarello, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, Bow. Welcome in. Hope Dunn, how are you? Good to see you. As always, you're a long-time listener. George is more like an uncle figure, not so much a pal. I know. I was just giving you shit. Jeff is rated to John Belushi. Don't encourage the trolls. It only slows the conversation. Good point. We're connected nationality-wise. I'm not related to John Belushi as far as I know. Well, Paul Brown is in Montreal. Well, then you know what's going on up there. Ev says, I'm going to fill the mafia lane. Well, good. Good luck. Have fun. Hopefully you have success with it. Would you say that the Montreal Italian organized crime group in totality are stronger than New York Five families, given how violent they've been? Absolutely. I don't think that's a question at this point. Does your sister not watch the lives? No, obviously not. Joe Bloggs says, love this show. What up, Joe Bloggs? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Lyrical, how are you? I love hearing that, Keith. I appreciate your support, bro. Hey, Tony, what's up, Tony boy? Tony Koresh, friend of David Koresh. No, I'm just kidding. He's not related to David Koresh. Jeff, love the show. Any live interviews with other former mobsters coming up? Yes. Several. In fact, I will do one live in Las Vegas, end of July. That's going to be exciting. Also, hopefully, to get down to Florida. I'm not going to say where, to speak to our friend Dom Sakali. And I've got some other things. I had George Martirano coming in the next couple of weeks. I got to kind of coordinate that with George's people. George is a son of Raymond Long John Martirano. In my opinion, the most comparable earner ever in the history of the Philadelphia crime family. A guy that made millions of dollars selling meth. That simple. We're going to talk to George. He did 30 plus years in federal prison. At the time of his release, he was the longest sentenced inmate in solitary confinement. So we're going to talk to George coming up soon. A lot of cool things coming up. Barstool should gave you double based on your college basketball knowledge alone. Well, listen, man, that ain't going nowhere. I'm excited for the season. Sports, football, basketball, a lot coming up. What's the power in Philly nowadays? We've talked about that, my friend. Check out my recent video on the current state of the mafia. 688 people in here. Welcome in. Thank you for watching. No explanation needed. You need to do what's best for you. Exactly. Exactly. Matthew T. Appreciate you being here, pal. This guy, Ev, he is just, for a guy that doesn't care, he seems to care a lot, doesn't he, guys? What do we think about Ev? He seems to care a lot. Ev really seems to care a lot. That's why I like your show. You got balls, son. Always got balls, bro. I know you are, Nagone. I know you are. Besides Pasquale's Rigoletta and Arthur and Parkside and Queens, which one did I like better? That's a great question. Patsy's Rigoletta was good. I have to say, I enjoyed that. The one time I was there, I'll go with Rigoletto for sure. By the way, check out my recent video on Patsy Perello, Genevieve's crime family. Check that out. Yeah, he's for a guy that doesn't care, Wes. He seems like he cares a lot, doesn't he? Savage Samurai, I appreciate that. I'm glad you always support me, bro. I love the podcast. You'll be fine. Nobody does this content like you do. Well, a couple people do. Let's not forget them. I think you're describing yourself, Ev. I think you're describing yourself, and you've proven that over the last half hour or so. Consistently solid. Keep up the great work. Wreckage, my man. Appreciate that. A lot of well wishes in here tonight. I love it. What's up, Benny? Thanks, bro. Yeah, a little Ferrari action. What up, Liberty? What up? Oh, yeah, the fire. Absolutely. Yeah, but again, Elvis, this is a content channel about the mafia. We don't talk about, we're not firefighters here. You can watch that if that's what you like to watch. Why are you coming on YouTube in a mob genre chat and telling us that we need to be more careful about fires? Create a channel and tell us that then. What are you doing, buddy? Joey Nieswanger says, finally, you don't have to see your face anymore. But hey, here you are seeing my face again. You will never meet a hater that's doing better than you. No. If they're a hater, truly, they wouldn't be here. But they are. Where can I get that jacket? It's Puma. Puma, my friend. Puma. Please do a current state mob event. Like the Mikey stuff is also good. Please bring. Yeah, I've done the current mob stuff. We do a lot on Michael and stuff. But yeah, we'll do, bro, for sure. Hey, Jason, how are you? What's up, Jason? A Four Horsemen in here, I believe. That was their name. Tom LaVecchia's boy. What up, Jason? Jason, maybe we should talk about a partnership, you and I. What do you say? I'm interested. Jason, the sitdown777 at gmail.com. I think we have similar visions, pal. Maybe we should get lunch soon. TB Hookem says, you're a loser, bro. Well, noticing by that name, Hookem, believes he's a Longhorn fan. Listen, the only losers are Texas, a group that never wins. So I think you should be more worried about your loser football program than what I'm doing. But that's just me. Rolex and race cars. Can anyone say who was hit? Francesco Del Balso, my friend. Good to see you, Rolex. First time tuning into a live show, listening to your content at work regularly. Nice channel, bro. Salute you and your hard work on the Mafia topics. Thank you, Louisiana boy 2019. I love Louisiana. You got to make 6 or 7K to get to 100K, pal. You got to make 6 or 7K. What do you mean by that? You got to make 6 or 7K. Telling who? You? Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you know that for a fact? Um, 674 viewers. Yeah, but they're live. Some of you guys don't, I think, understand YouTube, so I'm not going to waste my time, trying to explain it to you. In fact, I'm not going to bring you up again. Uh, hey, Robert, good to see you. We'll have to catch up. Yeah, a lot of friends in here, a lot of friends of ours in here, if you will. Yeah, I had them last night plus 8.5. It's beautiful. Get the three guys together. Dom, Mikey Scars, and Ruggiero might be interesting. Ruggiero? Who's Ruggiero? You mean Ruggiano? Ruggiero, there is no Ruggiero in here. Lefty Guns has been dead. Angie's been dead. And Angie Jr. is in the life. So he ain't coming on either. I think you meant Ruggiano, Pat Trav. But that would be great. What a talk that would be. There isn't a lane at Barstool. It's meant to be faster, independent creativity. No one is now looking for a native replacement. They have content applications coming out there. Well, I wish that guy the best. I hope he has success. Shivam, what's up, my man? Ryan Haas, thank you, buddy. Same to you. Same to you. Hope all is well. Mark, I appreciate that, buddy. If anybody would like to support the show, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Almost 700 people in here. If anybody would like to donate, a super chat is always helpful. Continues the show. It's always good to help the bottom line, if you will. If you'd like to cash at me, you can cash at me as well. Are you having Scott Bernstein on anytime soon? Yes. Next week, Scott will be on. We're going to do Frank Sheeran for sure. Mike 7890, what's up? Hey, Mike, how are you? Yeah, we're going to do Frank Sheeran, the true story of Frank Sheeran, not the Irishman version. Ev is a psychological pro type for the condition of projection. Well, there's a lot of them people in here. Sean Blue, what's up, bro? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. We're not firefighters here. Well, we're not. I mean, he's coming in here. Look, if we were a firefighter chat and we were talking about mafia content, then I could understand it. But we're not. That said, we pray for all of our firefighters. They're much bigger men than me. Angelo Garza, what a hater, huh? Trying to tell you what to do. Yeah, I know, right, Angelo? Crazy. What happened? An individual, high-ranking member of the Montreal crime family, was killed today. Francesca Del Balso. Thank you, Rob Z. I like that fun with them. I will miss your college football write-ups. Well, FM, stay tuned. We got breakdowns coming up soon, within a month. The cliche mob snorefest stories, says Chia Pets. Chia Pets, we have done the unthinkable on this channel. We have done videos on literally people that have never been talked about on YouTube, ever. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. There's a guy named JD Delay. I think you would like him. He was just on Chad from Blood on the Razor Wire. Yes, he is friends with my boy Ian Bick. I got to check him out. I got to check more into what he's got going on. 674 is actually pretty solid for a live. Of course it is. Guys, I've seen people with 300,000 people that have 300 people in here. I have 38K. Get out of here with that. None of you people know anything about content or YouTube. Jeff Nadu, looking at buying XRP Ripple. I don't know about that, Robert Urich. I've been told about that before. Are you a broker, or what do they call that? Email me, the sitdown777@gmail.com. I want to hear more. All right. We'll do a few more and then we're gonna get out of here, guys. Yes, I thought that's what you meant, brother. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate that. Whoever he is or she is, thank you. Yes, I know. We were mentioning that earlier. Hamilton, Montreal. Yes, the woman was killed. Correct. Squid Moto says, love the genuine honesty. Best of luck to you, my friend. Continue to do great things. Always will, Moto. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to you. That's not an easy career you have there. I hope you're feeling better, Pat Travelina. You're a good man. Yes, Bob Cosmic, possibly with the best comment of the evening. We're alive. Why are you doing spending it hating? Have I ever heard of the DeColodro crew up in Boston? Yes, one was said to have been involved in the Whitey Bulger hit. Yes, Paul DeColodro, absolutely. I'll do something on them maybe at some point. Ted Sizemore, always got a unique take on the genre. Thanks, bro. Hey, Nikki Blade, what's up, Nikki? How are you, pal? Where you been, Nick? Text me. Do you have my new number? I don't know if you do. I'll have to reach out to you. Good to see you. He went by the name Chit. Yes, you're talking about Del Balso. Yes, absolutely. Have ever heard of Leo Giamona? He had a produce company and killed in the 80s or 90s. No, I haven't. I'll have to look into him. Barry Smooth, 999. What up, Barry? Thank you for watching. Says, I enjoy your podcast on Apple. Can't watch all your videos on YouTube due to work, but take my money. Thank you, Barry. It's very nice of you. Always appreciate your considerations. Thank you for watching the show. He's not high ranking anymore. I don't know about that. I would say he's pretty high up still. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely beefs nowadays between the two. Frank, I started listening to this stuff when I saw you and recognized you. Got me hooked to Jeff Nadeau now. Well, what up, NC? It worked. Frank and I doing business together. I love it. Some small channels pull in more money than people with hundreds of thousands of subs. Guys, listen, here's what's important. Subs don't matter. It's all about views. That's what's important to me. That's why when someone comes in here and hates on me, I don't care. As long as you gave us the view, that's what I care about. That is all helpful in the end. And I'm in belief and have confidence that you will enjoy what you see when you come here. So I'm fine with it. Thank you, Michael. New room's looking good. Thanks, bro. How did video on Patsy Catalano? That's probably the only video on YouTube. It's funny. That actually got struck, that video. It's no longer up. That was struck by another channel. That's the only video I've ever had taken down. They claim that I took some pieces of information from their channel. But I like them either way. It's all good. I'll do another video. It's all good. I had done, I don't know, whatever his name is, 100K to do this bullshit in your house and you walk, moron. Thank you for adding to the show tonight. No, I don't. Text me. Okay, I will. Absolutely. Hope you're doing well, buddy. What up, Frank? Thank you, Philip. I appreciate that. But guys, by the way, if you came in here tonight and there were like 16 people in here, it'd be like, well, okay, but it's like we have one of the bigger shows in this genre, which is something I'm proud of. So, I mean, no one's going to really, it is a different beast, but let's also not try to explain things to imbeciles. Smash the Woke, good name, says, love from England, pal, subbed and liked. What up, Smash the Woke? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good evening over there in England, across the pond. Jeff, big fan of yours. Thank you, Chris. When will there be a movie or HBO miniseries on my favorite podcast, Lucky Luciano episode? Well, I mean, Boardwalk Empire. I mean, that's about as close as you're going to get, I think. Maybe down the road. But yeah, none that I know of. Boardwalk Empire is about as close as you'd get. Jackie Raftery says, be careful about Boston. We are sensitive. Yeah. All right. Jeff, drinking a pint and wondering if you're on the Rizzuto side. I'm not on any side. Talking about my great grandfather, Frankie Yale. Wow, that's pretty cool. Frankie Yale was your grandfather? How about that? Yeah, I maybe will at some point. Very close to Al Capone at one point. Jim Lee from New York says, well, I don't always agree with you. I always enjoy your content, Stock. Keep it up. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. That seems like a good place to stop, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. We had a little content here tonight. Some interesting information coming out. I'm sure we'll learn more about what's going on here in a little bit. So stay tuned to the channel. I have a new episode dropping this week. I got another great episode on Saturday as well. Saturday's episode will be on Anthony Mira. Anthony Mira, the man who introduced Donnie Brasco to the Bonanno crime family. Didn't really get mentioned much in the Donnie Brasco film. But we're going to talk about him here. You talk about a mean, miserable individual. Tony Mira might have been the biggest, most miserable individual ever associated with the mob. And he was killed by his family due to his connections to Donnie Brasco. So we'll talk about that. I hope you enjoy us for that this weekend. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all again next time. Later.